Hey guys, I am hanging out right before the sun rises with my pink girls. I've got Diva on my shoulder, she's a Major Mitchell, and I have Bella. Don't worry, she always plucked like that, it hasn't gotten worse. Got Bella, our rose-breasted or Galah, and we're just hanging out. They are best friends, they groom each other, they love being with each other. And today I wanted to talk to you about a myth that I have not only encountered, but I think it's still out there about Major Mitchells. Hi, she wants pets. Bella wants pets, but I'm out of hands. So, sorry, sweetie. Let's see. I can give you my thumb. There you go. You'll take my thumb for pets, huh? Yeah? No? Nope. Now? Oh, yep. Isn't that sweet? She loves pets. I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Bliss Bond. I have over 22 species of parrots. I love my parrots. I love my animals. We also now have 2 new puppies. I'll show you a little video of them. And I have sugar gliders. So like so many of you, I just love animals. Now, with Diva, what I want you to know is that I'm still working on acclimating them to the dog. There's some dog video right there because Arsh just was walking by. Oh, let's see what's happening there with Kiko and Merlin. One of them is talking to the other. And over there is our second dog, Kai. Diva, you know, it's beautiful to see her crown, but she's being defensive because the dog walked by, which is not really allowed. Okay, myth about a Major Mitchell. They're terrible pets. My daughter wanted a Major Mitchell once upon a time, and I was like, no, they're supposed to be terrible pets, and they're so expensive. I guess maybe they're an aviary bird. You know, you get them and you put them in hopefully a nice big space because they're supposed to be terrible pets. What's interesting is that that hasn't been our experience at all. We wound up getting a Major Mitchell several years ago now, and Diva came with her name. The girls didn't come together, we put them together. Diva was by herself, and she has always been as loud as you hear her now, as mellow as she is now, very sweet and friendly. I don't spend a lot of time with her because my husband's the one that chose her. So she's like, oh, thanks for the kiss. She's like his bird. What you doing? You guys trying to be together? Oh, I don't know what that was, but Bella didn't seem to care at all. So it's been really interesting. Now, I know that some people do have a hard time with a Major Mitchell. And I think one of the things that happens, hi sweetie, I know you want pets. One of the things that happens in the Cockatoo family is that I suspect with umbrella cockatoos, with Major Mitchells, perhaps with some others too, like, do you want to go down here? Like the Moluccans. I think that the females are sweeter, and in a total, that I just had to catch that. How cool is that? She is looking down at the dog. So now she put her wings back. She's like, I'm big and bad, so don't come near me. Oh, and now she flew up with Merlin. I need to make sure that they're going to be okay. Diva, you want to come back here? I mean, Bella? The dog came over by me. Come here. There you go. Here. You want to go right there? So what I was saying is that with male cockatoos, it becomes a little different. In the cockatoo family, unfortunately, I don't think this applies to cockatiels, but with the cockatoos, the males tend to be really aggressive. And that means that they are not as touchy-feely, as loving. And when it comes to having them as a pet, the males can be more protective. So they you know, they can be a little harder to deal with. They can be louder, they can be more aggressive, those kinds of things. So it's kind of funny with parrots. Some people want a male conure, for example, because they're more likely to talk, or male Indian ringneck, and then female Indian ringnecks, it's kind of sad. They have a harder time, you know, getting a home. And with the cockatoos, hi sweetie, I feel like it's the opposite. The females are probably a little easier, and therefore the males, I think, are the ones that might maybe tend to get rehomed kind of thing. Because unfortunately, cockatoos are one of the most rehomed parrots, but I don't think that applies to Major Mitchells. Although my favorite rescue does have a male Major Mitchell who is just too aggressive to be rehomed. So he's just in a sanctuary. Because Bird Garden of Naples, that's what they do. They kind of decide whether the bird is people friendly or not. And if they're not people friendly, obviously putting them with people again isn't going to bode well for them or for the people. So there you have a common myth. I think that if you get your Major Mitchell and you get a trainer, hopefully you could really learn to do a better job with them so that they're more socialized with the family, so that they know how to get along with more than one person, and then they do well. If they only bond with one person, they can get really possessive of that person, I think especially the males. So that's a little trouble-ish. On a side note, one thing that's been really interesting is that we got a puppy trainer, and we knew how to train some basic commands, that kind of thing. And I thought I was doing better than I was. And my trainer was like, this dog doesn't see you as the alpha. And he's like, that's why he's growling back at you. And you know, Arsha's going like, her, and I'm like, oh God. And so he told us what to do to make sure to establish that pecking order, so to speak. And it was really eye-opening for me because I thought I was doing a good job with that. And I didn't even know how to read the body language on our dog that was saying that, the teeth. I knew that I thought he was just being stubborn and challenging, like my leadership, not me. And so I think that if you were to get a bird like a Major Mitchell, it would be a really good idea to get a trainer, because they're going to be able to do the same for you. They're going to be able to really help you understand the body language, really help you understand how to make sure that you're at the top of the pecking order so that you have a good relationship with your Major Mitchell. One of the things that happens quite a bit is we think, just like me and Arsh, we think that we're doing a good job. Hey, sweetie, can I put you down? My arm's getting tired. We think that we're doing a good job, but we are inadvertently creating relationships with our animals that might give them mixed signals, or that are showing them that we don't know how to be in charge, kind of thing. And that leads to problematic behavior later on. So, a couple training sessions up front with your Major Mitchell might be priceless, because it's kind of interesting. This is a bird I'm trying to find out more about. I have a friend in Australia, and my friend Rax is a slender-billed Corella. And I'm asking them if they're seeing less Major Mitchells, because Galahs are adapting well to their environment, shrinking, that kind of thing. They're actually thriving, but I've heard the same with Major Mitchells and the opposite with Major Mitchells. The Major Mitchells don't know how to adapt as well, and so they're becoming extinct. So this is an incredible bird, sometimes called one of the most beautiful parrots, certainly the most beautiful cockatoo, and they're not inexpensive. If you get one, you would want to have an awesome relationship. All right, guys, I hope that gives you some great ideas on, number one, busting that myth, and number two, making sure that you develop a really good relationship with your parrot. Even if your parrot wasn't a baby, even if you adopted a rescue kind of thing, an adult, that trainer could still make a huge difference with your cockatoo. So keep that in mind. Consider a trainer so that you have a awesome, blissful bond. And if you have any questions or comments, place them down below. In the meantime, please be sure to give the three of us a thumbs up. Although, come here, sweetie. Oh, there she goes. Come here. Bella being a rooter, and I forget the word for, not arboreal. An arboreal parrot is one that lives up in the trees and eats up in the trees. But a bird that goes down on the ground, which is these guys, goes down looking for food. Hi, sweetie. I'll give you pets. Okay, hold on. And so she was down on the ground, but that's where the puppies are. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next blissful video.